Alright, so here I am at the copier and I'm going to show you how to access your job user box and how to go ahead and print something out from the copier. So the first thing you need to do is log in using your password. I'm going to be covering up the screen here really quickly to type in my password, so ignore my hand. Alright, so you type it in, you press login, then you're going to be at this screen. From here you can either push the user box button right down at the bottom, or you can push the menu button. If you push the menu button, you'll see the option that says user box up in the middle, whereas if you're back at the home screen and you push user box, it will take you straight into the user box. From there, on the left hand side, you need to push where it says group. You'll see your user box there, and if you ever have a question about what number you are, you will see it right up above. Again, I'm box number 13, so mine shows 13. From there, you just choose your user box and you push open, and you'll see all of the documents you have in there to print. So remember, I had those pictures that I wanted to print, as well as I have another document that I was testing with. So I can choose my document, and then off to the right hand side are a bunch of different options, such as printing, sending it through an email to somebody, or deleting it, moving it to a different box, etc. So from here you want to choose print, and you'll have all of the options, or the majority of the options, to go ahead and print. So let's say you wanted 25 copies of this. You can go ahead and type in 25 copies. I'm going to do that. Type in, and you can then print out 25 copies of whatever this document is. But I actually only want one copy of these pictures, so I'm going to clear that out. You also have the option to change it to one-sided or two-sided. This case I want it to be one-sided, and I can choose to put all of page ones together, to group my pages, etc. I can also choose to staple the document in the corner. I can choose to 2 or 3 hole punch something. But that's what you can do. You can also click on where it says application and get a lot more features that are traditional on the copier. I'm not going to use any of those for this particular document, but feel free to explore that. And then last thing that I want to show here is that you can click on where it says preview on screen, and you can actually see what your document is going to look like. So as I scroll through, I will see all of my pictures. So if you have different versions in there, you can actually scroll through and see which one is the correct version that you actually want to print. So once you're ready to print, you go ahead and push start. This window will pop up and ask if you want to delete the document after printing. You can choose yes or no. I'm actually going to choose no for this example just to show you what happens. But if this isn't something that you're going to want to come back to, go ahead and push yes. All copy jobs in the copier will be automatically deleted after 7 days. So if you don't use it after 7 days, it goes away. And even if you do use it, it goes away after 7 days. So you can see I have this other job here that I'm going to go ahead and delete out. So I click on it, select it, and then I can just push delete. I don't want it anymore. It's important that we keep our jobs mostly deleted out of here so that we don't use up the hard drive. So while this is printing out my pictures, the document does not show up there. Once it's done printing, it'll show back up so that I can reuse it. So there it showed back up, it's done printing. I can choose it again and choose to print more copies. Or if I no longer decide I need this, because it is taking up storage on the hard drive of the copier, I can select it and go ahead and push delete. Which I think I'm going to do now. Nope, maybe not. Alright, but once you're done, you can always push that access button on the side and it will log you out. So there I go, and I'm logged out, and that's how you're going to print your job from the copier. If you have questions, feel free to let me know, and enjoy.